Hey guys, it's Lisa with Swifty Travels, and today I'm going to take you on a hike to Travertine Falls. This is a 1.1 mile in to the Travertine Falls here in Tijeras, just east of Albuquerque. You take I-40 east from Albuquerque, get off on the Tijeras exit, turn on 337 left under the freeway, and you head into the Canyon Estates neighborhood. So I'm going to show you this little hike. It's finally warming up in Albuquerque. We're going to go enjoy ourselves and take a tour of this area. So come along. This is a great trail because it's so close to the city, but yet it's still pretty shady. If you hike in the foothills on the western side of the Sandias, it's there's no shade. It can get hot really fast. I'm really out of shape. I'm panting and we're not even really, this is a very easy trail actually. And in some places it's a little rocky. Now this is late March, so a lot of the little shrubs haven't really started their new growth yet, but I did see a few butterflies, and I'm going to keep my eyes out for some different types of birds. If I didn't clarify this earlier, this is actually on the south side of the Sandias, so it's in a neighborhood really close to I-40. So it's pretty quick to get to. But it provides a little more shade on the trail than the typical trails that are on the west side towards the town. Butterflies. There's two of them. There's certain times of year that we get tons of butterflies here in the Sandias. So this is late March, maybe mid-March. It's about, what, the 19th, I think? And I'm already seeing some of these dark butterflies with the blue on the wings. They're gorgeous, and one stopped to pose just for me. Actually, the butterfly stopped to pose just for you, so you can see how beautiful he was. About halfway, the trail starts to go up, up, and away. It's not too steep, but it is noticeable. When you get to this sign, you're about 50 yards away from the falls, so just keep on trucking. Now I've heard that the falls are dry right now, and we came up here maybe last year or the year before, and there was water. So I'm going to try to find some pictures, potentially video clips, of when there was water flowing to show you guys what it can be like depending on the season and depending on how much snow we have for the year. So we made it to the top of the falls. There's definitely no water. It is super dry right now. But if you follow the trail up over top of the falls, you can actually see where the water comes down. And then the trail branches two different ways, left and right. And you can have some nice views of Tijeras once you get up to the top. So here's where the water comes. You can see its path. So somebody built an interesting fort up here. Past Travertine Falls, we're going to continue on this trail. I think it's the South Crest Trail that we're on. I'll show you on a map, but you can see somebody built a little fort here. Okay, so from the top of Travertine Falls, we took Crest Trail 130 and we continued along 130 until it met the faulty trail right behind me. And this is the intersection, I'll show you right here, of where these trails meet. Now, I'm pretty sure it's something on the order of a half a mile to Travertine Falls from the parking lot. When I get back home, I'm going to measure this path, let you know exactly how long it is to get here. But you can continue. Crest Trail 130 goes for a long, long way, all along the Sandia Mountains. So you can really go as long as you'd like here at this spot. Pay attention to the trail. This path crosses kind of like a creek bed, and there were a few times where I wasn't quite sure which way the trail went. And so it's just worth paying close attention that you don't follow where the water's running down the mountain versus the actual hiking trail. If you have one of those apps to follow the trails, that could be helpful.